Man, today I gotta do another retro drawing. We gotta do it again. This time we're gonna go back to the 80s. We're gonna rewind. Now before, if you've been on this channel, I did a 90s themed drawing last time. I did a couple of those. So this time we're gonna take it a little step further and we're gonna do a drawing inspired on the 80s, based off the 80s. He's gonna have 80s clothes. It's gonna be like that, so we gotta get right to it. Look at my guy, this is the 80s dude. Now, you can see I gave him an 80s haircut, like a high top fade. He got on some 80s glasses. I had to throw them on him. I had to. When it came to his clip, oh, he's supposed to be like energetic too. That's why he's like pointing at the camera, but he got a crazy jacket, the high-waisted jeans, they tucked in. You know, we had to give him the 80s fashion. That's what I think they were though, so that's what I threw on them, 80s fashion. But anyway, we had to make our way to the 80s. You guys had to know this was coming. First off, Stranger Things just came out yesterday, 4th of July. So, as you all know, that's like an 80s themed TV show. Like, it takes place in the 80s. So, that kind of inspired me to do this. I didn't even watch it yet or anything like that. I watched the other seasons, but, you know, I wanted to do like an 80s theme because of that. It inspired me a little bit to start this drawing. Along with that, too, I was watching a movie, I think it was like Grown Ups 2. Well, they had a party. It was just basically an 80s themed party. So everybody was dressing up in like celebrities that were really big back in the 80s and stuff like that. So that was part of it too. That inspired me to come with this. You know, I had to get the same thing when it happened when I did the 90s drawing. I had to get in the mood for this one. I was putting on like an 80s playlist. You know, I was listening to all those songs. I did the same exact thing when I was doing the 90s drawing. You know, I found like a 90s playlist and all types of the old songs and stuff and listening to it just to get in the mood for this. So that's what we had to do. Listen, speaking of the drawing, as I was saying in the beginning, my guy right here is supposed to be real energetic. You know, he's in a good mood. He's happy. That's why I had him pointing and everything. He got his leg like kicked up in the air. Listen, he's happy right now in his 80s. But when it came to the jacket, listen, I had to give it all type of crazy patterns. You're gonna see I put all type of different colors on it. You know, I gave it purple, yellow. I was throwing any color I had. Not to mention, I was using the my Ohuhu markers too. You know, I had to crack him out for this one. If you see my last video, you know I just recently picked up the 48 pack of Ohuhu brush markers. Listen, I said I was gonna be using them a lot. We gotta break them in. You know, we gotta see how to use it. We gotta get used to using them too. So I had to use that for the jacket right here. But yeah, listen, all type of colors on the jacket. Same thing with the 90s, like it seemed like everything was super bright colors, like the jackets, the pants and everything. It seemed like it was kind of the same with the 80s too when I was doing my research. You know, I had to do my homework real quick. I had to take some notes and everything, so that's what we came out with. We had to do like the super bright colors for him. Now, you can see my dude's jeans right here. Listen, when it came to the jeans, I was gonna give him some parachute pants, like the kind of pants that MC Hammer had and stuff. It was either that or these high-waisted jeans, and that's what I went with, the high-waisted ones. It was a little bit easier to do these. I didn't want to like mess up trying to draw the parachute pants and have to redo everything. So this is what I went with. I also meant to add like a fanny pack on them too. I was gonna draw that, but I ended up forgetting that at the last second. I meant to write that down too. That's my fault. You know, my guy's still going nuts though. The only thing I was kind of mad with this piece was I drew his body like a little too big than I planned to, so his shoes cut off. I didn't get to put some 80s style shoes. I really couldn't do it because they cut off, so we had to go with something basic. But anyway, bro, when it came to the background, I've been wanting to add like a city themed background for a while now. Like not just for an 80s specific drawing, like even in my normal drawings I wanted to put like a city in the background, like have the lights on the building and everything. But listen, I knew like the 80s thing, this was a perfect opportunity to do it, so I had to take my chance and I added it in the background for this dude. Anyway, listen, you guys gotta give me suggestions. You leave suggestions in the comments about different like retro type of drawings you want to see in the future, like 70s, more 90s, you want to see more 80s, you gotta let me know. Let me know if you like this video too, because I can always do like more like these. We can do like 80s style haircuts, 80s style like jackets specifically and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff we can do with this, so just let me know. You know, you can see how my guy came out right here. The 80s dude, listen, he was going crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We dropping more videos this grinding season. Anyway, I'm out.